A few years ago, about 2016, business was doing well. I didn't have enough money to be able to stay at home. It was really enjoying myself, and then we had the change of the online stores, and I thought, right, okay, I need to grasp this. I need to move forward with this. What can I do? So I started taking some training courses. I wasn't really brilliant online. I was on Facebook, didn't really know the other platforms at all. So I did some training courses and learned how to use all the platforms and use paid advertising. And from 2016, I did 1.2 million in sales. We took the whole business online, and in 2017, I did 2 million in sales. So we had a massive increase. And my personal sales went from, I'd always done about 7,000. I was normally at bronze level. And I took that to over 30,000 in 2017. I got gold PC. What we did, we just concentrated on one platform. Don't try and take everything on at once. It's just too much. So we focused on Facebook for about a year and a half, quite a long time. We built the pages, the groups, Facebook shops. We did paid advertising. We were on other platforms, but all we did literally just cross-post the posts that we were doing. We weren't doing all other platforms. This year, when Instagram shoppable posts came up, we started to use Instagram. My Facebook page has grown to about 14,000 followers now. Instagram I've started this year, I'm up to about 5,000 followers. Pinterest is a massively underused platform. It's a giant visual search engine. It's fantastic for Avon and Avon products, and that drives half my organic traffic now back to my website. Pinterest is a really, really good platform to get onto.
I'm Helen Halford. I'm a sales leader in Area 428. Absolutely love running my Avon team. It's truly the best decision I ever made to become a sales leader. I opened my online store really so all my family and friends around the country were able to order their Avon products directly from me, and it's grown from there, to be honest. I'm using my Avon store as well to help grow my sales now, as well as direct deliveries, which I have around the country obviously. I have a lot of customers around the local area that use my store. My total online customers at the moment is 149, so that's really increasing every campaign, which is great. I feel it's going from strength to strength. I generally advertise on social media platforms, all different ones, not one specific, in the selling groups really more than anything. So that's a good way to build your business up. I had a few little barriers to overcome when I first started, obviously. I'd never done online sales before. Did a couple of courses, read a few books, had a magic second upline with Zoe Davis, which pointed me in the right direction, and it's grown really from there. The best piece of advice I could give anybody is just to persevere with it. It will start slow, but it will come in the end, and now it's working for me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike Williams. I'm 45 years old and I live in Ipswich in Suffolk. I've got 3 beautiful daughters, one who's all grown up and 2 are in secondary school. Prior to Avon, I used to work for an IT company doing sales. I did that for 20 years, and I decided to leave in 2016 and start my own business so I could have that ultimate time freedom. Alongside my full-time job, I was involved in another network marketing company, which unfortunately went out of business in April of this year. But 2 people from that previous network had started with Avon. That's Jeff and Fiona Webb, and I started chatting to them, finding out how Avon was, and they loved it. I got involved in May, and I opened my store straight away following their advice, and I'll be honest, sales were a little bit slow to start with, but I could see that other people, other reps, other sales leaders were having thousands of pounds worth of orders going through each campaign. So I could see that it worked, but I just needed to find out how. And what I love about Avon, if you ask a question, there's someone there who's got the answer and they're willing to share it, which is absolutely fantastic. So I spoke to Zoe Davis, and she spent a bit of time on a Zoom call with me, running me through how the Google ads were working for her to promote the products in the shop. So I went off and I set up my Google ads, and I got a bit carried away and I started promoting everything, trying to be all things to all people. Don't do that, that's not a good idea. I now promote 1 or 2 products that I know are of interest to lots of people, one of which is the ANU Instant Eye Smoother, £10, bargain, absolutely fantastic. I've sold £4,500 worth of products in the last 30 days through my online store, and my best advice is pick 1 or 2 products that you know are popular, make sure they're over a tenner, and promote the living daylights out of it. Good luck everyone, bye.
I think the thing is, you open your store and you don't do anything with it, you don't promote it, nobody's going to find it just from opening it. I mean, my team are always saying this. So it's all about promoting it, but not just putting it once onto Facebook and then saying, oh, I've got no orders, I'm not doing that again. It's consistency, exactly the same as what Helen said. And also doing value-adding content as well, not just purely promotion. Picking products, I mean, that's a fantastic thing what Mike says. Pick a product, we've got the lip tattoo coming out soon. I mean, I know Mike will be straight on with that one. You can do Facebook Lives, before and afters. There's so much you can do, Facebook parties, and it's just about being consistent. If you're scheduling content as well on Facebook, I mean, I schedule on every Monday a few posts in during the week, and it takes me 20 minutes, and that's it. But I know that content is going to be going out all week. I'm going to think about it. There's so many ways to make life easier and get it out there. Don't ask, you don't get, really. Ask your upline, ask other representatives in the team. I mean, I get lots of people, especially on Instagram, with a shoppable post, messaging me, going, Zoe, how do you do the shoppable post? And I'll answer. If I haven't answered you, I'm sorry. I'll answer everybody, though, that messages me. And if you see people being successful, the majority of people will reply if you ask them. You know what I mean? What are you doing? Have you got any tips? You've got the Facebook groups that have been set up recently as well. I mean, they're fantastic. The bootcamp group, the sales leader group. There's a lot of support out there, but it's up to people to go and find that support, really. Right, training-wise, I have paid out. I mean, I'm just doing a social media specialist diploma with Digital Marketing Institute, which has cost me £1,500. But before that, if you go to Udemy, I've got some fantastic free courses, and the ones that aren't free are only, well, they're £200 reduced to 10. They're always on offer. So Udemy, UDEMY, some brilliant courses on there. YouTube, if I want to learn anything, I'll be making my breakfast in the morning and I'll think, oh, really? How do you do that? So I'll just get YouTube playing. You don't need to spend a lot on it. So yeah, Udemy and YouTube to begin with. Okay, so I don't think a lot of people realise you can personalise your store. I always promote individual products, and I will link directly back to the products, which you can do with a Twitter link. If you want to know how, message me afterwards. I'm not explaining it now. So you can link directly back to the products. So when the lip tattoo comes out on Friday, I'll be advertising it with a link straight back to the online store, to the product, and I'll have a little bit, I love this, with my own little personal review on it. So when customers come in, it just makes that little bit more personalised.
Excellent. Number 2.
Okay, use a great photo, not one of your dog. I get people come through on my AVON store and they message me and they say, oh, we messaged you because you look really nice, to ask me a question. So having a really nice smiley photo of you is really, really important.
Great. Number 3.
Star ratings. My team still think they're so confusing, and star ratings are so easy to get. Give great customer service and ask your customers to rate you. They need to place an order for rep delivery. It can't be direct delivery. When that order's been processed, they can log back in, click the top right-hand corner, click on your name, and it will give them the option to rate you. That will generally take you to the top of your search results in your area as well, if you rep delivery.
And number 4?
I think I've said this before. Social media is all about being social. It's all about providing content. I put very, very, very few salesy posts on. Most of my posts are like these here, the one in the middle, the cosmetic expiration dates. If you look on the bottom, it's got my website on. So if anybody shares that, that will go with my website on. I made that in Canva, which is a graphic design program. It's free. Canva is so easy to use. There's little tutorials on how to use it. And you do some great infographics like that. The one on the left is a faraway blog that links back to my website. Every time I share that on my Facebook page, that gets lots of engagement. People like that, because Faraway is a name that everybody knows, is what's top-selling perfume in the UK. So pick the products that people know and make it value-adding content. So at least 80% value-adding, and then 20%, I wouldn't share the store link directly, I would share product links.
Excellent. And your 5th and final one?
Yeah, it's all about being consistent. Get to know the platforms. Facebook's the one that most people start on. If you're on a Facebook page, you don't really want to be posting more than twice a day on your page, because it'll just get lost in people's feeds. They won't see them. Instagram, I've no idea how you post 1.5 times a day, but if you're serious on that, you want to be posting daily there, using a lot of hashtags. You can use up to 30 hashtags. Put the hashtags in the comments. Try not to make your posts look spammy. Pinterest 5+ times a day, only 1 or 2 of your own posts though, pin other people's content. It's all again about not making it look spammy, and you can use hashtags, they work quite well in Pinterest now. YouTube isn't one that I use purely time-based at the minute. I haven't got time to make videos. You've got Twitter 3+ times a day. So if you're consistent on social media, but get to know your platforms and get to know what consistency is on that platform, because it is different on each individual platform. Go onto the lip tattoo, the actual product, click on the Twitter link, and then copy from the HTTPS to the end. And on the end of that link, there'll be, I think it's 6 numbers, and that's unique to you. And it's the only safe link that I found that will link directly back to products in the store. It's a long link though, so if you want to shorten it down, have you heard of Bitly? No, Bitly is a link shortener, and you go to Bitly and you pop the long link in, and it will do, and you can name it whatever you want yourself. So you could call it lip, so whoever gets in first is going to have lip tattoo. I'm going to beat you all to it.